Welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn on update 4, playing with the Iron Teeth. Now, we have a food problem, but I want to show you something first. We'll sort out the food problem in a bit. We're in the middle of a drought, which actually reminds me I actually need to pause all of these water things just before the river dries out, which I've just managed to do in time. We should have plenty of water. It's just the big thing that we need to worry about is food. Now, I put in some mangroves down here, mangrove seedlings down here, and we've got someone working in here collecting all the wood and stuff for that stuff to make more like a little mangrove bit here. It's all dammed off so they'll always stay watered, and they should stay watered and alive for a long time. And I've got a workplace going in here. I'll prioritize that for a moment. Now, what we were working on in the last couple of episodes over here to the, well, as you can see, I've waited for a very long time to see if this project is even possible, basically. Um, Obviously, the beavers are working on something that I've built outside of episode just so we can start getting down to here. I've put this huge, great big thing in so that the mine is actually accessible. And of course, they are also working on stuff over here as well. But yes, the dam works. It's just that I need to build these other bits so it doesn't actually overflow to this bit here, where my mouse is. I'll zoom in a little bit here, so that because that's where it was actually overflowing. Now, I've also got a lot more power going in over here. I actually need to high prioritize a bunch of this stuff over here, like all of that platform there. Might as well prioritize all of this stuff. It's going to need gears, but it should be okay. And it's going to need loads of planks, and we're not really going to be able to get any planks for the next like 5 days or something, because this guy is the only guy that's giving this place any power. Because, like people commented in the previous episodes, I didn't really think about what needed to go into these to make them, and I realized that they needed metal blocks, which is why I'm building this building here, the smelter. But the smelter is going to take a little while. But as soon as the smelter is done and up and running and operational, we should be okay for power because the smelter can start making the 20 metal blocks. And I can build one of these at a time. And as soon as one of these are done, we should be good for power because we've got so much wood and stuff to actually do some stuff with. So we've also got a bunch of spare beavers, so I should probably put them in there. One more spare. We'll put them in there for now because that's going to be a really good place to put them, just so that we can actually have some beavers doing some stuff. But as soon as we get any food in, it's just immediately gone. And it takes so long to make any of the stuff. So the other thing I might also do is start thinking about expanding the farmland area, because obviously I flooded this area down here. Obviously this is not going to work as well as I think it's going to do because it just floods out of here unless I can put a dam piece in there. The answer to the question is just take that apart and put another dam piece in. But the other places that we've got all these trees over here, which obviously take forever to cut down. And of course, we can also just flood this whole area down here. I'm trying to think of a smart way of doing that so that it won't completely ruin everything around. And obviously, as soon as this comes out, I'm also building a sort of platform thing over here. And as soon as this is built, right, and then all of this is filled up with water, this is all built back here, everything around here will be so easy to build. It's going to be crazy. Um, yeah, we're just waiting for. just waiting for planks and stuff and gears to come through, which won't be in for another 3 days. So, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard and challenging to do. What I'm going to do is I'll wait until this drought ends, and I'll be back in a moment. So the drought is now over. We've still got a food problem, but all the beavers are still kind of happy. I'm not sure any of them actually died of hunger or thirst or anything during that drought, which is also really, really, really good. The mangroves down here are, of course, coming in 77% complete, done, like 70% finished. This is now flooding, which is good, I suppose. There's not really enough water coming in this bit of the map to go both this way and the other way. I think I'm going to need to maybe prioritize this here. So more come, obviously, down there, and I might even dam. I might even just levy there as well. This should be able to get all the way across there and across here. Absolutely fine. So they'll get that done. They haven't got far to go to get to those areas. We obviously do have some breeding issues and stuff because they obviously don't have any berries and stuff because they've been eating them, and all the crops sort of dried up and died, and then they take like 8 more days to grow. These things do take 3 days, and I have planted a load more of them over here, which is really good. I might actually, need to start um, breeding more beavers and stuff, but then I don't want to breed too many beavers because then I'm going to like run out of stuff. But food is an issue at the minute, but running out of beavers is an even bigger issue. But food, I think I've kind of fixed it now because now there's like a farm over here and a farm over here. We should be okay, to be fair. And we got planks and stuff being made now, yeah. Not particularly fast, but... And we got gears. So every time a gear goes, a plank goes. I'll prioritize those by the haulers, but I'm pretty sure there's like one hauler, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. And they're also not particularly happy because for every 4. We are actually okay for food, to be fair. I haven't built this farmhouse over here yet because I don't think I really need it. So I might just demolish that and put some more berries in, maybe. Food seems to be okay now, especially if they can get down there and start doing those. I think I might actually prioritize them to harvest those because they take less time. And the mangroves are ready. So we can put somebody in there. Get some mangroves. Good. We shall store them. Not like that, but But like this. Can they start stored in these? I don't have to do anything with the mangroves, do I? No. Cool. Okay, cool. Mangroves are now coming in as well. It's good. Okay, food is looking on the good side because these guys are harvesting away all of those. And they haven't even touched down here yet. There you go. Okay, I think food is good from now on. Water's going to be a slight issue as well, just because there's no haulers and these guys are having to like wander basically all the way around. We've also got the smelter in, so let's get someone smelting away as well. Because as soon as we get people smelting, the quicker we can get an engine built. I might actually unpause an engine construction. Hopefully that one's actually connected all the way. Yep. Because we can then prioritize that by haulers, get more haulers, and then the engines and stuff will power everything. So they will start collecting logs and gears and stuff, which are obviously being produced by everything else. I'm actually pause that for now. Let them just produce a bunch of gears. Pause this too. Just build loads of planks, lads. Wish you could just put like certain buildings to work like through the night, and then other buildings just won't. We also might need some more water storage. I might put it here. It's going to need gears though, because then these guys don't have to go very far to get to it. But yeah, food is looking really good. Water is looking okay. The numbers of beavers that we have looks okay, I suppose. Should prioritize some of those. So planks are going along relatively nicely. That's the big thing that they're trying to build right now. Kind of want them to finish all the other stuff, all the other construction stuff first. Maybe even build one of these. Just so he's got somewhere to put all those mangroves. I bet you can't. Bet the issue here is that oh you can. It's just he's planning other things. And for the first time in a little while, we actually have I don't know. I put this big wheel in thinking it would be like so much better to put there. But now I think about it, it's just like, oh well, it's just kind of going to be irritable and annoy me for God knows how long. And you just put that in there and didn't bother to finish actually constructing it. Also, why are you prioritizing that? Yeah, I think we solved the food problem, which is really good. The fact that we've done that. Just the problem now is that we don't have enough power to power everything. So hopefully when this thing gets built, which I'll actually high prioritize now, That should be the only thing high prioritized, so it should get built within today's cycle, if we get enough planks, that is. Or they're just going to use the planks elsewhere. Hopefully they don't, but if they do, then yeah, food looks really good now. Now we've got that farm over there. We are lacking a worker in there, which is fine because I can actually pause that. You're waiting for gears and stuff like that, which is okay because the gears are going to be coming in a moment. I kind of want to pause this. This is going to ruin our entire power supply and stuff, but I do feel like it'll be worth it. I might prioritize it by haulers, but I'm not sure if we have any. Nope. And that's the one building that lacks workers. But we have a spare beaver. Why have we got one unemployed beaver? But we got one unemployed beaver, yet he's not going anywhere. Interesting. Anyway, that's going to get done tomorrow. Hopefully that's going to get us a lot of power. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good thing to put there. The demand is 500. The output is 475. It's pretty good. This is producing like tons. Makes me want to put another one in. Yeah, let's unpause this. Get some gears, get some power. So I'm going to be back when this engine is built, and hopefully that will solve our power problem for good. And here we have it, guys. The first of many engines. Now, the only issue with it is I have disconnected it here because I built a secondary one of these and then the water flow changed so it wouldn't ever come down here. So to make that work, I need to actually put this back in, which then disrupts me from being able to get these back from back there. So what I'll need to do is then path over it at some point. I tried to put another big water wheel in, and for some reason the water current changed. So yeah, I was then like unable to do it. Plus, like all the beavers aren't really listening to me because I believe they've sort of gotten a little bit upset with the fact that I'm making them walk all the way over here to do these projects, and this project here, and this one back here. But this one back here is sort of halted. I kind of want to get it going again, just so that this is done, and then I can start work on the other one, just this side here. I'm not too worried about this center one here. I might actually just like click on here and just like pause that, and obviously then go on this side and just pause that, because they can't build the rest without those two, so that means that they will start building this over here and stop building that, and they'll continue to build this, but again, not 100% sure that's what I want them to do. Also, I've got this area over here flooding really nicely, so it flows in over here and floods all this area. Now, I didn't realize it was going to go this way. I thought it was going to go up, so actually we can demolish those, because then that brings the river in this way. Obviously, they can still walk through that, which is absolutely fine. And eventually, we can put in like a sort of like a canal type thing and have them so that the canal kind of works and it will go straight into this river here. That sort of brings out this whole area as nice and green as well, just from this one water source up here. That doesn't even include when this fully overflows and is able to go in everywhere. Obviously, I don't want this to be controlled by floodgates currently, but eventually I will be putting a triple floodgate system in on this side so that it will fill up this one over here and actually go off the map. So that's some water speed through there, isn't it? But yeah, so far, update 4, absolutely loving it. We got an engine in, of course. I believe it's actually functioning now as well. Yep, there it goes. And we have haulers, so we'll prioritize this by haulers. We'll also unpause this one and put another worker in there. Get some more metal blocks on the way. He's actually run out of gear storage. So the other thing is obviously I'm building this big water wheel back here. Obviously it's just going to take a second to complete, just like in the morning. It's just going to be popped into place. We do have a drought coming in a couple of days, but now we've got the engine, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. We've got plenty of food and stuff, so that's going to be good. Water should be also really good as well. We do have a small shortage. Like that one's not full, and this one's not completely full, but other than that, everything is good. I've also planned out this. This is a big project that's going to happen, so we can store all this back here full of water as well with a floodgate system. Now that does mean that I will have to block this up because it will sneak out the back, which I have just realized it will do, which means I have to get up there somehow. But I have plans sort of for that. And I was going to get a staircase in here, and then I can cut all these trees down really quickly, and that's too much wood up there as well. I have also got a huge forest in here, which needs some beavers in there to go ahead and cut all that down, and then we're fine for wood basically because that's a huge forest there full of wood. There's a little forest here full of wood. We got mangroves. I don't think we have any mangroves ready. No, but they are almost ready. Food, really good. So we solved the food problem. The drought has now just started, so we'll pause these. We should have plenty of water to last us 6 days. If not, there's going to be a big problem because we're going to run out of water. But power should be good. We should be really good for power. Obviously, this only supplies 400 and the supply is 595. But we are obviously building in another one, like right next door to that. I'm not sure why this is being not sure why this is being stopped. I'm not sure why. Not really sure why this one's having issues, but it's not too much of an issue. Um, Obviously, we've got the engine going, and well, it's going well. And I hope you guys do enjoy the series that I'm playing. I'm actually really loving playing Timberborn over the last couple of months and since I've started playing it on the channel. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching it as well. Um, and this update 4, it really does change so much as well. I'm actually going to unpause these because we've got so many beavers too. start cracking away with projects and stuff like that. Also, we're going to need a lot of wood because we have the engines now. Eventually, I'll have the power come all the way across down to here. We can actually start putting 2 people in these to start collecting even more scrap metal. That project is obviously halted. This project is going on nicely. This will obviously keep everything in here, and this will start overflowing eventually. But that is why all the beavers are getting kind of upset with me, to be fair. I think the other thing I would like to do is put in another builder's hut in here somewhere. Like so. We'll prioritize that as well. They should build this first because it's closer than the other stuff. Or maybe not. And we'll demolish those. Right. So that's all I got time for today's episode. But I hope you guys did enjoy nonetheless. Nevertheless. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys next time as it goes into nighttime. Goodbye.